Wait. Hold the phone.
We're being watched.
The voice actor for Grimoire's in the chat. That's fucking awesome.
What?
Edwin Tiong. What's up?
Hello.
That's fucking cool. Hey, this is our, two of them, this is their first time playing the game. I played the game 6 years ago, super loved it, and your voice acting is a huge part of that, so that's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you so much for tuning into this. That's awesome.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
I hope it's not weird to hear yourself, because it's about to happen right now.
Yeah!
This guy.
A little too big to hide in the bushes. Is anyone going to say anything?
Ellipses,
Or shall we just stand
motherfucker.
around staring at each other?
Oh,
Right.
the second.
Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitz fellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
Why you can't just ask someone that.
Yeah, you can.
Also, Beck, thank you for gifting a sub to Edwin. That's very nice. Also, to the two of you,
here as the gardener.
Yes.
this character voices 3 different characters in League of Legends.
Yep.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Let me hear
Yeah,
it.
you hear it again.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area
That's
of
Ezreal.
interest.
What's the deal with the plants?
Not Ezreal.
It's new Ezreal, isn't it?
Kinda weird.
It's not
Right.
Ezreal.
Did you see the lake?
Stick me down for a cane?
No.
Okay, there's 160
That giant
characters.
green
That's gonna be pretty
purple
hard.
The entire
That's
house.
true.
Yeah, I clocked it. The color is just a byproduct. Of what? Poison? It's not poisonous.
Okay, let me
Not
ask
to
you this: how new is the
What's this
champion?
got to do with the plants?
The water
they
controls
old?
all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Malzahar?
Could you say that again, but like, condense it, as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Some sort of, what's the
Good-
word? Idiot?
Good work, Edwin. Good work, man.
So good.
Sometimes. Alteration? Like mutation? That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No. I'm just the gardener. I was in my greenhouse, watering
Sure you were.
and weeding.
Hold on, I gotta hear
Sounds
this.
exciting.
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy.
Anyone else around?
I'm locking in
Not
on the
at
ear.
first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room. And?
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right. Did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
I was
Here we
in the
go.
rooftop garden. It
Okay.
was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human. We
Good.
thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
Okay.
We? Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that?
No.
Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back.
Okay.
Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a
Right.
while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow.
That's
I thought
correct.
that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long.
Huh.
But when I told her about
Nice.
Freya, she fell silent.
Is this Master Yi?
Who is he? Come on, tell us.
It's Trundle.
Are you 3?
Trundle. Sorry. I was
Varys,
wrong.
Varys.
The other 2 characters he voices are not legends.
Okay.
He voices the shopkeep in what's the fucking Aram?
Howling Abyss.
Howling Abyss. And he's Finn, which is a character in the show. Who's like a nobody.
Okay.
Not a nobody, but you know what I mean.
I would never guess. I would never guess.
I would never have
Trundle
guessed.
because
You
he's not
never would in
going.
a million years would I have guessed this is Trundle. And I love that character.
He's not going like hoity-toity.
Wow.
I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Why were you with
She
Poppy,
had
by the way,
anything to do with the
bud?
murder.
Yeah, were you guys kissing
There's
or what?
no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any.
I know somebody in this
additional
tower's kissing.
for anyone.
Oh.
Felix is a contradiction. His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of
Your
materialism.
hair is a contradiction,
money,
man.
Property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image, don't you think?
I was just about to say the same thing.
I love this goober.
Fifi doesn't like me.
What did you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me
It's
know.
got Waluigi overalls.
She questioned me,
About
Large
what?
Ouija.
my work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me. I can tell.
The door is locked.
Have you met this guy, Fitz? Shifty eyes, doesn't say a lot. Totally suspicious, if you ask me.
That's me.
Yeah,
I love
that's-
this guy.
It was a joke. I was joking.
Oh, I see.
fucking
She
great.
was always kind to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started
Poppy isn't a
asking
lot of
questions.
people's things. This is
About what?
she's a major
Poppy
player
wanted
here.
to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box,
Boom,
leaves and
remember
twigs
that?
inside.
Of
She'd say,
Avium.
put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
The box was empty in the room.
Yeah.
We don't have that, do we? No.
This is. I kind of want to just grab all these.
Fitz's room is
first.
unlocked.
Yeah.
It's up
There
in the
we go.
tower.
Yeah.
This
That's
could be interesting.
Yeah, get up there. Get up there. It's a long walk.
I like that
Well,
they
yeah.
instantly let you just jump there.
That's a very useful button to have.
Oh my God, Fitz,
Fitz!
dude.
Fitz, you live like this?
You can throw all the Fitz and a tantrum you
Fitz,
want.
you live like this?
That was good, Jason. I actually
Yeah.
think I'll show you later. Never mind. This looks like that fucking room that guy turned into a beetle in that Kafka thing. And 2, this room is also the women are just mad because this is all men need to be happy.
Oh yeah,
Bit.
it's just a fucking folding chair and a TV on
We
the
need
ground.
we need the
No,
love
right.
letters. The next thing I'd say too.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Doesn't need to be. It's locked.
Oh, but
It's a
it's only
puzzle.
locked with a contraption. Okay, they don't rotate, so that's good.
Uh-huh. Maybe. That's what they want you to think. But what
I
if...
mean, you could try the red on and
Yeah,
on the
move
top
the
of the
yellow.
green, top left red. Yeah.
Yeah, well, this line lines up, but the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
And in which case, that would have to go here.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either. You'll be dead.
Almost like...
It's not like that. Why would you insinuate that?
How dare you?
Damn you, sir.
Now, let me hit you with this.
Uh-huh.
Maybe
There's a fourth piece.
There is multiple solutions, and that is part of the puzzle.
Oh, right.
And I say that as somebody who doesn't remember doing this puzzle originally, but am realizing this now.
Okay, so there is a water drop. Oh, wait.
Yeah, one of them is like that.
Oh, yeah, okay, I get it now. It's that shield, but it's in this sky.
I did it.
Yeah.
What do I win?
Not bad.
We're just breaking into people's equipment and private stuff.
Yeah, we're detectives, it's fine.
Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on.
Oh, it's a gun!
Huh. That's kind of ominous.
Oh my god! Okay, now it's a trowel.
PPFF.
Well, you could definitely stab somebody with that. Penelope and Fitz. Or it might be the heart, too. Outside.
It's the thing where there's so many different people that have the same goddamn
Right,
first
but
letter names.
Penelope Pointer and Fitzgerald, I don't fucking know.
Let's take a look here.
What is that?
I think it's a family.
I know what it is, shut up.
Fitzfellow and Penelope
every
Pointer?
fellow starts with F, and every
Sorry,
pointer starts
Right.
with P.
Fitzfellow and Poppy Pointer, probably?
Yeah, but look what never like on completely opposite sides. Or at no point does a PP directly connect to an FF, even in a
For sure.
any line.
No, this is a new romance. Yes, I agree with you.
So the only options are Felicia, Freya, Fitz. I guess Felix and Flint too, even though they're older.
Well, Freya's dead, so.
Yeah,
Could be, it could be Freya.
But it's a previously made item.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's a good point. You got me on that one.
Can you read the heart? Can you read the heart-shaped letter or the heart-shaped box? Nothing. The fucking room. It's
Wait.
it's in the room in Fitz's room.
Oh. This fucking Spartan ass room.
Yeah.
It's a little handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front. Inside it says, "To Fitz,
Okay.
from PP."
Well, it's definitely that trowel is definitely a love thing between Fitz and PP.
Yeah.
An empty glass and an empty plate.
You know,
Empty chairs and
the
empty
room is a
tables.
mess, dude.
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why?
I don't know.
Shut up.
That poor plant.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside.
I trust the gardener.
It's locked, but it leads outside.
I thought we were
Well, and
halfway up
Scooby-Doo
the
on
tower.
Zombie Island, the gardener
are.
was innocent.
What's that thing by the handle?
By that logic, oh god.
Oh.
Oh. I mean,
What?
I wish it was that easy.
Can't be that easy.
You have to click the lock button in the top right to test.
Oh, I don't think it's
Nothing.
this though.
Still,
Tiles.
no-
Maybe they're connected.
They might have given you a hint there.
Yeah, I couldn't see that text.
Maybe they're connected, but also not connected.
Oh, ho, ho.
Yeah, whatever.
It's not budging.
Okay, hold
Maybe
on.
the information we need isn't here.
So where is it?
Somewhere else.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, we might not
I think
have
that's
this
your
yet.
hint.
Let's come.
Fine.
It's gonna be important to get into the garden room.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Let's meet the other.
Is this
there's
that-
at
is
least
this the- is
three
this the
other
nerd dude?
people. There's at least 3 other people.
Oh, Poppy.
This is the musician and our artist
Musician,
musician to do. Ah!
Are
Okay.
you a ghost?
Sally!
She played a sound effect.
Just ask that.
Unless she is a ghost.
It may come as a disappointment.
It is a good
but I am
ghost.
alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a
Pointer,
pianist.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist.
good. No
13 years of
pianist has
dedicated
ever
practice.
said that.
Oh, this is gonna be her account's gonna be really big because
Yeah.
she was.
I'm just me.
Oh shit, she's
There's
melting.
nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is
Oh,
Percival
shit.
Pointer. The professor.
This
Spends
voice
most of
actor
his time
also
hidden
is
away
Legolas
in his
this
tower.
character.
Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on
Is
with
it
the
Zaya?
fellows?
Two of them.
You will
Fifi
not
Good guess.
and Freya
You will
are
not
my
guess it.
closest friends.
Vex.
We all turned
No.
19 last
Can you give me a hint? Give me a hint.
Ever
As much as you can.
leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19,
I'm pausing.
It's a yordle.
It's not Vex.
Hold on. It's that. But Vex
ToonIRL,
is.
yes, I do.
Poppy. Is it Poppy?
That would be
real
incredible, actually.
That would
but
be
no.
incredible. It is.
Also, a hell of a boss. Vic's not here, but I know they love that.
Nar.
No.
Well, I was going with the Trundle theory.
That'd be a good guess. That'd be a good
I mean,
guess.
Tristana's the only other like really.
You might just tell you.
Man, yeah, I'm missing a
Because
couple.
the other guesses,
Canon.
the other hints are going to be like, oh, they're a support. They're.
It's Lulu.
it's
It has to be
Lulu.
Lulu.
It's
then.
Lulu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's
That's
a fair
pretty far
question.
off too.
Yeah.
I'd like to move away.
Yeah, that's
Strange.
far off.
Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I
She
would
sounds more like
often talk
Vex.
about it.
Yeah, she
argue
does.
about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi, things are more complicated for her.
What
Okay.
about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
Understandable.
Okay, here we go.
3.5
Here we go.
hours of
No, that's the
practice.
next thing, next thing, next
Soon
thing.
as
Oh,
I
next thing,
wake
next
up.
thing, next thing, next thing.
Same
Waiting.
as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
and you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes,
You got a
I
piano
like to
in
make
your
them
room
private.
and a music room?
What did you do
Yeah.
after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs and out
Okay.
into the moonlight garden.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
moonlight.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side.
I have
He's
a
been
theory I
teaching
want
me
to
about
run by you guys
flowers.
after this.
So,
Is it a
did you
game
talk
theory?
to him?
Not really.
You ignored
see.
each other.
I didn't say that.
The reason the picture's torn is Freya and her had a falling out because they both like Fitz. So Freya's the one who tore the photo, and because she's like, I don't like
aren't
Poppy
Freya and
anymore.
Fitz related?
No,
Oh.
I mean
It's like a weird...
she might have been. She might have been. I thought she was like adopted into the family. Either way,
Yeah.
I think they might have had a falling out over Fitz or something like that potentially, or maybe she was spending time. This might not even have anything like who killed who, but they might just.
This is a photo of Fifi
Yeah,
and Freya,
yeah.
right?
Good thinking.
Let's just
Yeah.
swing.
How come you're not in it? You're friends with them too, aren't you?
I'm not really one for photographs.
Fifi looks like
Bad
she
lie.
really admires Freya.
Fifi's loyalty to Freya is unshakable.
Also, for Jason, extra points. This voice actor also voiced a character in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Lulu / this character.
Mm-hmm.
Shy girl. Benedicta, is her name? Benedetta?
Good.
No, it's not Bernadetta. No.
From another country.
Petra.
Correct.
Faye Mata
Hey,
is her voice actress.
That's me. Not a bad likeness.
Yes.
It looks like you're standing in a rose bush.
Is there something wrong with that?
Oh, you nailed it. You knew the name
Yeah.
fucking number one with a bullet.
Fitz and I were up in the moonlight
Alright,
garden
here we go.
most of the afternoon.
This is pretty
I
important.
heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal, but different. Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower.
Something happened.
So we
there
went
was
up
a
there to
sound. They
check.
kicked it in.
The door was locked.
Really?
Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there. So I made Fitz kick down the door.
Hell yeah.
I went inside. Freya was lying on the
The
floor.
problem is multiple people could be lying too.
Flora was in the
Annoying
room too.
thing.
Probably.
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do. So I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked. But I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually she let me in. The lights were off. but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The three of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
Very mild contradiction. Both Poppy and Fifi claim it was the other person's idea to investigate the blood.
Didn't Fifi say she was in her room or in the library crying instead of her room, or is it the room?
I think
I want to go listen to the beginning of Fifi's statement
Yeah,
again.
because I thought Fifi said she was in the library crying all day, not her room.
She said her room.
Oh, she said her room. Okay,
Okay,
that's
okay.
fine. I just mixed it up then.
Needless
I still wanna go
noise
listen to
no
hers.
tongues expel, unless within
It
the
was her
mouth
room.
they
Okay,
dwell.
that's fine.
The spoken word, unfit for dealing.
How was
with
she
the
crying
shifting
already then?
form of feeling, stand unblinking in the face of taciturn and soundless space.
Oh.
Ho, ho, ho.
Foregone drifter, holding fast, days as shadow seeker past. Is it bravery or surrender, accepting that your world will render nothing darker than the gloom some four walls make around a room?
Ho, ho, ho.
Between the lips a silver spoon, a story written all too soon. The chosen dwelling of her heart, unjustly chosen to depart. Lost her liberation lays in the center of a maze.
I love that all of her.
Our lyrics.
Yeah.
But I
With
mean, they're gonna be
surging tide,
important.
The waves are thrown, an entity of all its own. But on its surface you may see, reflected in the waters be, the orchestrator, pale and still, pulling strings, enacting will.
Orchestrator.
That's I got chills hearing that one. What the fuck? The orchestrator capitalized is so good.
Orchestrator pale and still. Hawkshaw's not very still.
I think she is.
Softly does the flower grow, all in time, and time is slow. Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart to nature's way. That's me. I'm on a list of murder suspects. Always thought that would be kinda cool, but it's just tedious.
Falls a little short, doesn't it?
I love that. I love that she didn't write one for herself.
Heart of head, but free of mind. Unimprisoned, unconfined. With starry eyes, she sees beyond. Behind our walls, beneath our pond. A soul untied, it's hers, it's free. Was then, is now, will ever be.
So now we're gonna learn basically the rest of the.
All right.
Oh.
Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
Oh, get in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it. Let's just go rummage through somebody else's gear.
Another fun quiz for you. Sally's voice actor. Voiced a character in Unicorn Overload, or Overlord, Jason. Character I
need to
believe
hear
you're
it.
fond of.
I need to hear.
Oh, okay.
I need to hear it again.
Okay.
A
Let me
big
hear it.
glass door leads out into a garden. Somehow,
There's a little mechanism by the handle.
It's Yana.
Yeah.
No.
It's
No.
Yana.
No.
It's not.
No.
It sounded like she had that soft thing. It's not her. Okay. Thank you. This is the same pattern as the previous one. So
something happened.
I remember
Nice.
I remember the other one.
That must be it.
Here's an
And the door's
I still feel like we need
Yeah,
some-
I get it.
Wait. Sis, we didn't look at the rest of the room.
I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
You're right.
It's locked, but it leads outside.
I thought,
We are.
what's that thing by the...
Are you sure it's not Yana?
Yeah, what was it? Was it this?
It made a noise.
Yes.
I guess that was right. Finally, it's open.
Whatever's on the other side.
Good on you. That was pretty fucking fast. You got that. I think that took me a long time to do. I love that they just crossed through the fucking thing. Even
Oh
though
my
they didn't-
fucking
Yeah,
god! So they could cross
did-
rooms. They
but they did-
connect.
They closed
didn't
their
fix
eyes. They just ran like.
No spoilies.
Yeah, but that's super important that they fucking can. The rooms go like that. So now they can. Everybody through the hallway can go through there now. Okay.
Yes, but it doesn't. It still doesn't explain how Poppy would have gotten there before Felix and them, because if Felix was in Fitz's room, Poppy couldn't have crossed.
Okay, wait.
Why not?
Both ToonIRL and the voice actor for Grimoire said click on the fucking octopus chandelier in
I
the
will.
room.
I will, real quick. So if Felix is in here
Yeah.
and Poppy went down, she couldn't have crossed back this way because Felix was still here.
No, she just went back up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they must have been here a fucking while. Is what I'm conveying.
I thought the garden was gonna. It depends on the garden.
It's gonna be the garden because he admitted to checking the garden.
Yeah, he did.
All right, Octo time.
It's an octopus.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not.
Oh, here we go.
It has 6 legs, not 8. Don't say it.
Sextopus.
Video games.
I need to know. I need to. Hold on.
Just a bunch of clothes on the floor. Nothing weird about that.
ToonIRL said this game is very Chris-coded. Hey! Just because it's true doesn't mean you have to say it.
For you.
Oh wow.
Zach,
It's a
is it
metronome.
is
For
it
keeping time.
Unify?
You're asking me for characters from
Yeah, Unicorn Overlord.
no. Also
It's
voices a very important
a
character
game.
in Path of the Midnight Sun.
Is it a bomb?
It's supposed to be ticking. Not sure what those symbols are, though.
Oh, she voices the black-haired chick.
Oh.
Yes,
What's her name?
Fairtross.
In Unicorn. Yeah.
Oh.
No. Yeah. In
Okay,
Path
that's
of
what
the
you
Midnight
meant.
Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In Unicorn Overlord, she's Hilda.
I fucked it up.
I need to look it up. It's been a little bit.
So
Oh, she's
loud.
Hilda?
The clicking is so loud.
No, I figured it out though.
you
Come
were
on.
so close. No.
I would not have gotten Hilda.
I got it.
There we go.
Oh,
Perfect.
thank God.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten Hilda. Because when you get the
What
characters, unless they have like a story thing, they only talk when they're in their unit very often.
A little hatch unlocked in the back.
Anything in there?
Weed.
Mm-hmm. It's a photograph. Part of a photograph.
Oh shit! Who would have thought?
Shit.
Look
Before
at the
she was
blonde. Look at the blonde. Let's go.
Wow. Okay,
Right-
nice
Pink
pickup.
cassette player.
Mhm.
Wow, things
There's
change
something
really
about
quickly.
that pink cassette tape.
Okay, we've seen a pink.
Something.
Let's ask Poppy about it.
Later.
Oh, thank goodness, there are 7 lit candles. Wouldn't want it to be dark in here.
More handwritten sheet music.
Oh shit. She was reading from
Yes, a
Necronomicon.
giant symbol drawn in chalk on the floor.
Well,
Always a good omen.
It's
that's
an eye.
the same thing that was drawn in the ceiling in the murder room.
I believe you're correct.
Anything in the wardrobe?
Dresses mostly. I never.
Okay,
realized
Poppy,
there
you
were so
got
many
some
shades of
explaining to
black.
do. Poppy's getting a little sloppy
That
here.
is the bit of a vampire.
Can't say.
I thought
sloppy
vampires
Poppy.
slept in coffins.
This is a vampire who needs firm support for their lower back. That is the bit
I
of
thought
this is a vampire who needs firm support. Various handmade posters.
What do you think those symbols mean?
Hopefully, nothing.
Yeah, we need to see a lot
Sheet
of here.
music, presumably for piano.
We need to
It's
talk
only a
to
few notes.
Yeah, it's
Professor
been framed,
PP
though.
Pants,
Must be important
the
for
other
some
guy.
reason.
Sheet music.
Alright, Zach, you're the music analysis guy. Take us away.
Well, assuming that this is actually treble clef, A, B, C, D, E, 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 D, D, or D sharp, D, it means nothing. It doesn't spell out a word, if that's what you're asking me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Kind of hoping we get a spelled out word, but if I had to do the no, fuck you. Let me pull up the thing. Digital piano.
You don't need to do that.
Be like. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
D. Last night was a D actually, but it still sounds terrible. No, it's a C. I was right. Okay, well.
Secret garden.
Secret garden.
Through the mountain. God damn, this is fucking nice. Yo, it's got beats!
It's another little statue.
What if
Doing a really bad
Felix,
job of hiding in
instead
the
of going
bushes.
into the garden, went to Poppy's room?
He's playing a lute this time.
And
Yeah.
vice versa, could have talked to somebody over there.
He's also wearing headphones.
Well,
Sounds
they're
good.
not part of the statue. And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch
Nice
of
garden,
loose
man.
soil.
Holy shit.
Apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing...
The roses are bright red, too.
Now, aren't roses
Not
normally
always.
that color?
Exactly.
Okay, well, they're not always red.
Giant stone
Yeah.
frog. Love it.
Ah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Except those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
Oh.
Oh.
Or feathers.
More egg statues.
The four horsemen of
I don't get
Apocalypse
it. Why eggs?
representing.
Well, either they have some special significance, or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
An egg has got to be the easiest shape to make.
You think an egg's that easy?
It's
Not as easy.
Because you have to make an oval.
Not
like,
as easy as
it's
mashed
rounded.
up ball.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like
say.
a dragonfly.
Or one very small dragon.
Hey, you leave him alone.
Stone pillars. Or what's left of them.
No, it's on the
Very
right side
nice
of the screen.
garden. Well, he said,
Trees.
Kern, I
On a
thought he
roof.
said sculpt the fucking
In a garden.
thing.
In a garden,
Yeah,
on a roof.
sculpting an egg,
pond.
you have to make sure it's all
It looks
rounded.
really,
the same.
really deep.
Anything
some
round
reason.
is really
See
hard to
those
make
metal
as a
bars around the
sculpture.
edges, too?
You're maneuvering stone.
Oh yeah. What are you supposed to for?
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it.
But the garden is so well kept for.
Because Fitz has he's got a job to do.
There was alarmingly little in that garden.
All right, hold on. We need to see. First of all, there's 2 people left in 3 rooms, so one of them is gonna be kind of a weird room.
Well, this is gonna be their bedroom because these 2 are married. That's Professor and Mrs. P.
Professor Hyde White.
Let's go take a look.
I thought we were gonna get the other characters, but we can dress her down a little bit here. Okay, not like that, but I mean.
Don't say that.
Suspicion!
Okay, well, that's not what I meant. That's not what I
I'm not
meant.
suspicioning anyone until I fucking.
Yeah, that's a good point.
2 more
We-
characters. Let's get them in the books.
Oh my god, she's literally a fucking bird.
Bird wife. What's her face holding?
Okay!
What is it?
Swoon.
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
I'm a little.
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely! And that shape, you're really pushing the envelope.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored.
It's bait.
We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer, pleasure.
Is that short for Penelope?
Officially, yes, but I never can.
She's too optimistic to be Pridge bait. He likes us a little bit more moody.
He's hitting us with the glass menagerie, though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edwin Young, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. very much,
20-something.
yeah.
Aquarius.
she look-
Love to travel.
Voice actor.
And
Is she
nearly
look-
all of my friends are birds.
Okay.
Travel.
Oh,
Jesus,
no.
Okay.
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying. Ornithology, they
Jeez.
call it.
Legitimately
I
lost
call
your
it anything
mind.
I've ever been
Okay.
good at.
And have you studied the birds here at Tangle Tower?
But of course! Where else do you think I developed my love of the field? No matter where I go,
Well, she would know the four
always
feathers.
find myself coming home to Tangle Tower.
Have you
Because
heard of
of
the
the
Galapagos
birds.
Islands? I'm crazy about their
Yeah.
finches.
Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé.
Fiancé.
Dear Fitz. He's not really the traveling type.
Dude, everybody's with Fitz.
Fitz.
What the fuck?
The very one.
You're engaged to a member of the Fellow family? That's interesting.
I'm not especially interested in whatever tedious
Engage,
feuding
engage,
goes on between our
Panic,
two
engage. Different.
families. And I find it much easier
Nani?
to stay out of it altogether.
Reki.
No, you can't all be. You can all be with Fitz. That's fine. I'm just saying, like everybody's involved with Fitz.
Wait, I thought she was married to the professor.
No, the
nutty
professor's like-
professor.
He's
The
old,
professor's
he's
like-
old, he's old.
89 years
I
old,
work
dude.
early
I don't know if he's
and
that
head
old.
down
but-
into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there. Crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
It's where he's happiest. That, and he has a great deal of work to do every day.
Look, there's a lot of
watering,
people boning in this
mulching,
fucking
whatever.
Tangle Tower. That's why they're tangled up,
They're
dude.
getting tangled up, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
God
no,
damn it.
no. I wouldn't dream of it.
Well, we haven't even seen the dungeon yet.
Something.
Yeah, I was just
So,
saying, what the
you stayed with
fuck?
Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside.
Yeah,
Rather
this is.
suddenly, as it happens.
She
Didn't
goes
say
all the way
why.
to the right side
He
of the
didn't.
tower.
Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
I don't think
What
so.
did you do after that?
Let's see. I returned to the aviary
Okay.
to feed my birds.
And your professor?
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth it's more like 400.
Can they not feed themselves?
Of course, and they often do. But I think they just like the company. As do I.
It's the most normal thing you've said all day.
Sometime in the evening,
Okay.
I left the aviary and headed back towards my room. But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down.
I wanna
but
hear
the
this
grand hall
part.
was
This is gonna
empty
be
by the time I
big.
got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw,
Okay.
loitering over by the library. I don't know what it was.
That's not
She
true.
looked a little lost. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the Fellow Tower.
No.
I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower room. We could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body
Hold on.
of poor Freya. Uncle
Wow!
Pointer was there,
Okay, thank you.
Fitz, too.
Please.
standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
Thank you. Okay.
What about
Thank
Flora?
You. Thank you.
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. Give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Okay, but big
Things
things.
are different. Yes.
They said Hawk never said they spoke at all. She said she just gave her a look.
No. Hawk. They spoke at
She
Hawk's
said,
account.
where did Professor Pointer go? And she was just like, up
No, it was the was it
She's
the
most
professor?
unsavory little.
Was it the professor who gave her a look then?
We gotta listen to that.
That's
video
what it
again.
was. Okay,
She was
that's what it
incredibly
was.
rude about my appearance.
Which part? The giant bird arms or...
If I were her,
Get her
I'd
ass.
go easy on the judgment of others.
She's a detective.
Look at her. She looks like the ghost of a scarecrow.
Bitch!
wow, that's a good.
I just
Who's she
wish
talking
Uncle
about?
Pointer would tell her to
Hawkshaw.
behave
Oh,
herself.
that's fine.
Professor Pointer?
Pointer hired her.
Him.
Oh, it was Uncle that called her in. She's
Oh yeah, I
his
need the back to back.
responsibility.
The back to back's
Did
gonna be
you
really huge.
not know that?
I
That's
completely
huge.
forget because it's been so long.
That's gonna be huge.
Let's,
Because I'm trying to
uh,
piece everything.
Let's check out Professor Pointer. Here.
Well, what about the rest of these?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
A fellow
That's-
bird
that's
enthusiast. She's quite the expert, truth be told. Studied them
Oh?
professionally at one point. I think her father taught her.
Are you friends with
that
Flora?
might continue the feather
the
theory.
bird
that you're having.
imagery.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask for the feathers too.
She's one for the peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her.
I can see that.
I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Damn.
Ouch.
I said it.
Damn, she said it.
I must say, I really don't care for the den of self-delusion that he's retreated into. People are better off when they just let themselves be themselves. Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly rather miserable.
Den of delusion. That's what Zach calls saved it.
She mostly ignores me, if I'm honest.
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the same intellectual level.
Oh, I mean, you don't need to.
No, it's quite all right. I'm comfortable with it. Isn't he strapping?
He is
He is
Big.
something.
And so brooding.
kinda sulky, yeah.
I can never tell what's going on in that beautiful head of his.
That just sounds like you don't know him very well.
I don't remember asking for your input.
Yeah,
Fucking get her
I would
ass.
not say that about my
Did you talk to
betrothed.
Poppy already?
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Yeah, I did.
Lovely. Burn them. It'll all be lies.
Why would Poppy lie to us?
Because that's what she does. She's a snake. Looks like one, too.
You're being a little unfair.
Smells like one
She
too.
started it.
What is she? Okay.
Oh, she's beautiful. Who is she? Wait. Is that me?
They fucking hate it.
She'd sit in the aviary, first thing in the morning, and paint the birds. Sometimes she'd ask me their names.
Freya was interested in studying bird species too?
No, just wanted to know their names. Isabelle, Clementine, Myrtle, Lysandre, Genevieve.
Got it, thanks.
For my
Damn.
21st birthday, she gave me a framed painting. All the birds from a single spring, with their names written underneath. I can't begin to tell you how much I've treasured it.
Sounds like you two were close.
I feel like I always struggled to articulate my admiration for her. But she had a way of understanding unspoken things.
Okay.
Everybody loves Freya. Why is
There
Freya
used to be
dead?
all kinds of birds here at Tangle Tower. The most fascinating breeds, all totally unique.
Used to be? There are birds all over the place.
Most of them are rather ordinary, I'm afraid.
What happened to the non-ordinary ones?
That is a very good question.
Okay. Well, good job. The feathers.
We can get into Penny's room now.
Now, like,
Oh, I was just thinking to find Professor.
It should
Pin
take
quest.
too much longer. Fine. Professor what?
Wait.
I don't know.
A little tea set. Looks recently used.
one of the cups has tea in it.
What's in the other one?
Birdseed.
Poison.
That's sunflower.
There's something weird about it. It just feels out of place.
You stole a flower. Nice.
Hell yeah. Take care, Dark Jack.
It's a birdhouse.
Are those real birds?
Take a look
Are
at
they
these
real
birds.
Oh shit.
Amogus.
They're wooden.
Puzzle.
They're using up all the perches. What if a real bird wanted to use it?
Puzzle.
Reset the puzzle?
Toggle
Alright,
left if you wanted to leave, but
Click the lock button, Chris.
Nope.
There must
That's
be
supposed to be-
some logic,
Okay,
something to
I
do
just-
with those white lines.
Okay. I didn't know if they were gonna.
it's exactly what you think it is.
I don't think
Green-
it's that good. I think it is.
The green one would be.
What do you think it is?
It's colors.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Nope, that was it.
Boom.
Nice work.
I was looking at the eyes.
The eyes
Is the door
might be
open?
part of it, but
What's
I
in there?
was not paying attention.
If so, it wasn't required for the puzzle solving.
Oh no!
So Grimoire turns around, walks back into the fucking bird room, and goes, "Hey, Penny."
No,
Yeah, it's not
I'll
great.
get her.
Oh, I kind of want to know. Can we, once we get all the characters, can you reread the letter from the very beginning, the half letter?
Sure, yeah.
We'll
yeah.
find
I'm
out.
generally curious.
The flower petals originated from red roses growing in the rooftop garden.
Bro, everybody, it's. Yeah, sorry, you can just do this.
He doesn't.
Yeah, I do not agree with your reasons. Okay, sorry.
Combination must be the combination for that one in the garden.
Yeah,
The
the garden.
the entrance garden.
Yeah, the entrance with the water
Looks
one.
like
Yeah, I
nature
agree.
invited itself in. Rude.
Or somebody could have easily planted it there, to be honest, too.
True.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Maybe.
also, why would Penny send a letter to herself?
The mannequins don't have eyes, though.
Yeah,
That's not a comforting sentence.
that's a good point. Like, you went right down, like, now I'll get her, and then put it in a fucking.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, maybe you would. Maybe you're just that angry.
Let's meet this jabroni.
Look at he's
throwing
shaking
it
that
back.
fucking ass.
Dude,
Throwing
he
it
started
back.
twerking, dude.
Oh no, Halucha, we're gonna finish this game. We're gonna finish this game.
Going band for
This
band
is
in the
our
waste
this is
band.
our alternating with our Somnium files.
So we'll finish in 2028.
No.
Shh, listen. Do you hear
I
them?
hate this
The
guy already.
stars. They're
His head.
whispering. So quiet, and yet so loud.
It's like if Nigel Thornberry was
What
a
are they
cuck.
whispering about? Are they spreading rumors about us?
I shouldn't think they concern themselves with such insignificance. We are but specks of dust, you and I.
Mm-hmm. Could this speck of dust start by telling me his name?
You find yourself standing in the astronomy tower of one Professor Percival Pointer.
What do you do? Point at shit?
Seems like this tower belongs to the Pointers, and
Hey,
the other
there's a
one
bot.
belongs to the Fellows.
Well observed, my dear. Tangle Tower is something of a duality, as it happens. Meaningless boundaries, really. They exist only in our minds.
I hate
Helpful.
that his hair looked like a house, and also his eyes are not on the same level.
No, his hair looked like a book.
I thought it was
could do that
like
too.
I thought it was like a bird's nest or a
Sure,
bird's house.
all of
Me?
us are correct.
Not much to say. Strictly speaking, I'm the current head of the Pointer family.
You are not ahead of
course,
anything.
Father to my precious Poppy.
And a professional astronomer?
Oh no, that's just a little hobby. I mean, yes, I've studied the stars for over 35 years, published 17 books.
Just a little hobby.
Sounds like you're quite well known.
Also, you're
You
literally a
must bring
professor.
a
It's not a
good amount of
hobby.
money.
It's your job.
Oh, dear me, no. My field of research has never yielded any kind of stable financial return, nor would I expect it to. I am nothing but a humble interpreter for the cosmos, working to translate its message so that I may share it with the world.
All of my actual money's in blood diamonds.
Cool.
You're saying crypto.
Tell the cosmos I say hi.
Did you hear about my NFTs?
Oh, this guy's fingers freak me
The-
out.
oh, Freya, the dear girl is making NFTs for me. Ah, fuck.
The day began as any other, with blissful, unremarkable routine. I took my usual morning walk around the gardens. Fresh air does wonders for the mind.
Did you see anyone else?
Penelope and Fitz were in the greenhouse together. I didn't bother them, of course. I sat for a while besides the pond in the garden. It's a favorite spot of mine. Eventually, I returned to my tower and buried myself in my studies for the afternoon.
Did you use your telescope yesterday?
Once the stars began to appear, naturally.
For how long?
I can't say.
Yeah, but-
I've been known
They're
to
awesome.
lose
The
hours
hands
at
are
my
so
telescope.
good, but
Did you see
terrible,
anything?
but good.
No actual discoveries.
He's
if that's
doing,
what you
he's doing the sexy Jimi
So
Hendrix
you were
hands.
all alone up in the astronomy tower. Must have been a while before you found out what
I
had
don't know
happened
why.
to
I thought you were
Freya.
gonna
No,
say
he was
something
one of-
Jimmy Neutron.
Normally,
No.
I would be the last to find out about
No, he was
such a
the
thing.
first one.
But a curious
Or one
tug
of the-
of fate led me towards the
Yeah.
fellow tower later that evening.
You see, I use my telescope
Also,
to watch my stock portfolio
fucking-
go straight to the moon.
The fact that fucking Grimoire's voice actor said, "Oh, he totally would have had several monkey JPEGs," is really good.
You won't believe what I invested in yesterday. Lockheed Martin.
No,
Disaster
you
capitalist,
can't
Professor
say
Pointer.
that.
Oh, why not?
I was at my telescope for the majority of the evening, but at one point I returned to my desk to look something up in a reference book. I couldn't find
Stock
the book
sheet.
I wanted, so I figured Fiona must have borrowed it.
So I went on
He's-
Robin
Left my
Hood.
tower
So
and
what you're
headed down
saying is,
towards
Chris,
the
he's
grand
literally
hall.
trying to go to the moon.
I spotted
Yeah, I
Detective
read that joke,
Hawkshaw
but you were
coming out of
talking
the
over me.
Oh,
library.
yeah, sorry.
She looked impatient and slightly frustrated.
Same as ever then?
Quite. I passed her by and went upstairs to Fiona's room. The door was locked, but I could hear shouting coming from inside. I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter. I had no desire to invade their privacy by eavesdropping, so I waited for them to finish and come out into the hall.
Okay, that's
Before I
true.
could ask about the book, Poppy grabbed my hand and took me upstairs along with Fiona. It was apparent that both of them had already been crying about something.
That was also
We went
slightly
up to
different.
Flora's tower.
Yeah.
Freya was laying on her back, right in the middle of the room. Flora and Fitz were already there. They both looked stoic as ever. Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did, and then Fiona
I'm
went
gonna need
downstairs with Poppy for some reason.
Wasn't he one of the first
quickly
ones
decided
there?
That I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Point.
That's
Tower.
different.
There's a lot
Why
of
did you
different
leave so
things.
quickly? Wasn't there anything you could have done to
Yeah,
help?
this guy's fucked. This
Don't take
NFT
this the wrong
fucker
way,
is
but
like
the whole ordeal is fellow family business.
We've really
I'm quite sure
character
they don't
assassinated
need
his
this guy.
NFT more like not
Like
full
that.
truth. Like what the fuck is this shit, dude?
Not full truth.
This bullshit, man.
Colonel was
That
in said.
good.
Yeah.
Colonel was said she looked like a bit professor. I was going to say Bitcoin.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, leave Halucha and their NFTs alone. This is just Halucha.
Halucha.
Hey guys, Elise is playing Destiny too. I don't want to
Hollow
alarm
just
anyone.
joking. Nobody freak out.
That part's getting cut. All of this guy being a crypto influencer staying in, baby.
A listless soul
Oh,
drifting through the ether.
What's wrong with her?
Not sure. She's always been troubled. Comes from a
She's fucking
dysfunctional
weird.
family. I'd say you could ask her.
How is
about it,
Penelope
but,
related to
I
it's
think you
their
might find that
cousins,
to be a
Poppy
bit
and
of
her?
a dead end.
Yeah, Penelope is he. Well,
Oh,
there you
sorry.
go.
Ah, Penelope, our resident ornithologist.
Penny's your niece, is that right?
There you go. There.
At
Thank
this
you, Grimoire.
moment in time,
What do you mean?
till
What?
she marries the gardener.
That's not how it
She'll still be
works.
your niece.
Oh,
that
But she'll
doesn't
depart
change.
from the world of the pointers and join the fellows. Like rats deserting a sinking ship.
Okay, bud.
Bro hates the fellows.
They're old money and don't trust my crypto to really last in the long run.
He
No.
should learn to make the most of his lot in life. And he
Oh,
does
this
have a lot
guy might suck.
in life.
You're talking about money?
Might?
Among other things, but yes, he currently has agency over a small fortune. That is, if he hasn't already squandered it or lost it.
You two don't get on?
Oh no,
How'd you phrase
we're
it
the
like that?
best of friends. Ah, yes, the heiress of Tangle Tower.
Oh, wait,
Goodness knows
we didn't
what'll
get
happen when
Felix's
she
opinion on the
takes
entire
charge.
Pointer
I
family,
dare
which is
say
funny.
she'll confiscate
Oh, it's
my
a point to
telescope and
backtrack.
replace it with a microscope.
She doesn't seem to be the type to impress her will on others.
Still, keep an eye
He
on her.
really does not like
Dangerously
any of them.
intelligent, that one.
Holy
Yeah.
I'm
shit.
jealous. Wait, are you two science rivals?
Oh no, we operate on very different wavelengths. Literally.
Like she's a robot.
Me and Tom Cruise get along really well.
Hard to read, that one. But she seems to know what she's doing.
She's kind of mean.
You know, I simply assumed all detectives were sharp, rigorous, and thorough. Then, of course, I met you.
Wow.
Dude, this guy?
You were mad we were attacking this guy? Fuck this guy.
Yeah, he sucks. I'll be real. After playing this game 6 years ago and coming back to play this with you now, I don't remember a lot about him as a character.
Zach just gave it away. He can't be the killer then.
Oh, luckily we're sending him to jail for the murders. No, he was an asshole.
I don't especially want to talk about myself. Introspection
But-
often leads to vanity.
But if you'd like to hear about my portfolio,
Why don't we discuss the moons of Jupiter instead?
I'm not sure if we have time. Aren't there like 10 of them?
Like, one of them's Titan.
83.
Yeah, we don't have time.
That's so good.
I'm also looking in space for the Scientologist space god because Jason made a joke about it, but I don't remember what his name is.
Yeah.
Zool? I think it's Zool.
Lucha in the chat says, imagine believing in the moons of Jupiter.
Imagine believing in NFTs, but not that the world's flat.
Did you know
Wait, hold
1
on.
plus 1 does, or 1 times 1 does not equal 1?
Poppy, my pride and joy. Exceptionally talented pianist from a young age. Hold on. Why is she on your list of suspects?
Because she's a suspect.
Oh no, I can personally vouch for her innocence.
Well, this
She-
guy's got a motive.
Well,
His motive is he's a
truth
fucking
is,
asshole.
She loved Freya very dearly.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened to Poppy's mother?
Primrose? She was Flora's sister, a Remington by birth. The playing field has never really been even since she left.
Where did she
Wait.
go?
Away.
What
She
the
went
fuck?
away.
Why did you word it like that, my guy?
Because she left. Like, I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, but don't say away. Like, just say,
She
like,
left.
she left, like,
ToonIRL says,
Like a couple years
I
ago.
miss my wife, Grimoire. I miss
Yeah.
her a lot.
yeah.
That's actually important because she left,
Yes.
and she didn't just leave him; she left the whole
Entire
family.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say? He's the gardener.
He's a member of the family.
Yeah, but not the Pointer family.
What happened to his parents?
He's going
do you
to
know?
marry your
His
daughter.
father Flint
or your
is
niece.
Felix's brother. Strange man. Don't think anybody knows what happened to him, but he certainly doesn't live here anymore.
Right. We don't know if he's
What
alive or
about his
dead.
mother?
Emily? I've not met her. She never actually married into the fellow family. Her relationship with Flint was, it was short-lived.
Okay, well, sure enough.
Nobody could deny her talent. She was remarkable, artistically gifted, but also highly intelligent.
Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
Was she ever interested in astronomy?
I don't think she was. The fault may well lie with me for failing to inspire her.
Fault
But
in
I
the
think
stars.
she was captivated by more tangible
It's
things
cancer.
here on Earth. My daughter loved her. Fiona, too. That said, in the last year or so, more and more I've begun to notice her by herself, wandering the gardens at the most peculiar hours. She must have explored every inch of the grounds 100 times over. Quite a restless spirit, I think. I'm surprised she chose to live at Tangle Tower as long as she did.
Yeah, that fucking like, yeah, okay, bud.
Okay. When you said the Fault in Our Stars and I said it's cancer,
There's the plot twist of that movie. I don't know. I've never watched it.
Oh yeah, they have cancer. That's the premise of the film, Zach.
I mean, I know that one of them dies, but
No, what I'm referencing specifically though is there's an episode of Beer and Board Games. Great show, by the way. That's where a ding 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 comes from.
well, you can make that up. What the fuck, you phony?
No, I'm referencing it because you always say folks, and in that they often say folks, and they say ding ding in different
That's
areas.
tenuous at best. So you tied our entire brand to a channel
Okay.
that I've never watched.
Also, there's another.
Whatever.
You know who also says "folks" a lot now
Everyone.
they don't
A
have
lot
a
of
show
people.
anymore.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say specifically they reference the people, normal people, as folks. And it's "we'll do it live." Bill O'Reilly used to say "folks" all the time. Yes, he did.
How dare
Okay.
you? How dare
I mean,
you
it's-
invoke his name?
It's literally a folksy dog whistle in the most
Yeah.
literal
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
He would use it in a bad way, like the normal folks, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just like me and
Like
you,
you or
and,
me,
yeah.
wink.
Yeah.
Wink. No, but what I'm referencing specifically is there's an episode that has the Green Brothers on it, and John Green is mid-sip, and someone goes, "Yeah, what was the fault?" And he just goes, "Cancer."
That's
And I think
right.
about it all the time. It's so funny.
Chrono Wizard says we are in fact doing it live, which is very good.
That's
Every
all the
character?
statements.
There we go.
Let's go over them all.
Wait,
Okay.
Hold on.
Professor, where do you sleep?
Don't worry about it.
With his daughter? I don't fucking
He's like,
know.
I sleep in the
Weird.
cave.
Going back to the boats. Let's just leave.
Okay, chat. Should we be going and like talking to Poppy about that thing before this? Is
I
that
feel like you
important?
could do that at any point. I would hope you could
I
do
just want
that.
to make sure.
This
yeah.
is actually a good question. I imagine I would direct this at ToonIRL, who seems to remember this game a billion times better than I do, because I played it 6 years ago.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Chris. Like, we
Admiral,
could go
saved
back
it at
now.
ToonIRL.
Can do it.
Oh, can you do this at any point, or
Okay.
go back? Can you go back to Poppy at any point?
Can do it at any point. Desert Boy Man says.
Well,
ToonIRL says
if we can,
Jesus Christ, just
if we can replay this, if we can replay this at any point though, like multiple times, that'd be great.
So I should click on Lady.
Click on Lady is what I'm getting.
This would be a good way to wrap up the. If we want to wrap it up, we can. I can go longer if we want, but I'm just saying if this would be a good.
Let's see how long this takes and how.
Yeah.
That's
And himself.
all the statements
We're so back.
collected. Let's run through them all to see if anything doesn't add up.
Okay.
See if anyone's been lying.
Thank God,
That
honestly.
too.
Fitz and I were up in the Moonlight Garden most of the
Oh
afternoon.
wow, I didn't expect it done
And
like
I
this.
heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds.
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. So I made Fitz kick down the door.
Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back.
I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall.
But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs.
Right.
I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
I didn't know what to do. So I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
I heard someone heading down the stairs. They're just outside my room.
Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it, until the someone began shouting at me.
Eventually, she let me in.
I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library.
He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me.
I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower.
I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry.
I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my
That
own
explains the
daughter.
We
crying.
left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs.
I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him.
I mean, Felix is just jacking off. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
He's doing something there.
Very concerned looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer. So I escorted her.
Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too.
Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did.
A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya.
Then I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting.
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes.
I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
That's disappointing.
What is?
All the statements line up with each other.
No, they don't.
They don't just line up. Some of them even seem to specifically confirm each other.
I mean, that helps too, but
I'm glad it didn't just spell it out for us because I know there's more details in there. So here's what I'm currently
go ahead.
theorizing.
Give me your
Okay,
thoughts. 'Cause
okay.
I have one personal statement I want to hear individually.
At the onset, Fitz, the gardener, and Poppy, the pianist, are
We're
in
in their-
the secret room,
Uh-huh.
leaving Fitz's room empty.
Mm-hmm.
Person with the easiest access to Fitz's room would be Felix.
Correct.
He's right across the hall.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's theoretically possible Felix could have gone into Fitz's room, retrieved the garden trowel, gone up the stairs, stabbed her in the back, gone back down into his room, waited for Fitz and Poppy to go up, and when they were up, he went into Fitz's room to put the evidence back where it would be.
Okay.
I have
He also has a large amount of paint in his room, meaning he probably has something to clean paint, aka get blood off of a garden trowel.
So I was in a similar vein of I wanted to hear his specific story. His is the most vital to me because he's the only one who lists people outside of that specific room. Of like, he heard unknown people outside of the room. So like,
nice.
I just wanted to hear his wording of it is very strange.
Yes.
Because in the recap there, we didn't hear him mention that he saw the major players involved. He only just says he saw Poppy.
We got a puzzle here.
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Ho ho ho.
Okay, so we're just trying to find the what do you call it? The coordinate.
There's a sea serpent and a mountain. There's a sea serpent.
There's three serpents.
There's a treasure. There's a mountain far, and there's a
trees far. Trees
I think,
super far.
I believe that is this serpent, tree, mountain.
Tree has to be further away. Tree has to be further.
I
away.
see your point.
I agree with that assessment.
It's the one on 4. It's 4C.
Oh, I was thinking
there's
it
no
could be
sea
6H.
serpent. There's no sea serpent. No, that's
Could be 6H.
The sea serpent.
To the left.
The tree really far. Yeah. Okay, that's it. The tree's really far.
Oh, and that's our third coordinate here.
Yeah. That's
west. So,
that's it.
Say H6W.
Yeah, that's it. That's good.
H.
I thought the serpent would be a lot closer, and I made a mistake.
W.
That's done it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good shit.
I mean, this might tell us something too if it's in fucking Felix's room.
Box?
More wooden models. These are a little different to the one on the desk.
Uh-oh, Felix, red is not what you want to see, man.
Oh, that's a chicken. That's Freya who died. That's Flora.
It's himself, Flora, Freya, and a bird. But it's one of those birds where you have the book about the ink dip.
Oh.
Ink
Yeah. That's not looking good for you, Felix. Can we see it?
Are you here? Are you here to take me to jail?
I want to see his statement is the most interesting.
Really quick while we have the man.
Quite the character, eh? A fellow member of the Order of the Crimson Cloak.
Is that a real thing?
No, I just meant to, because we both wear, you know, red capes of a sort.
It's such a fucking
If you call that questioning.
I love him. I can't believe he killed her.
By everything I had to say.
I do love Felix.
I heard on the grapevine.
Dearly.
Supposedly Hawkshaw is searching for some rare item.
Also, his tattoos
Something
are
called
fucking
the
cool.
Golden Beetle. Honestly, it's probably a bunch of sensationalist rubbish.
You reckon?
Quite sure. There is no treasure called the Golden Beetle.
How do you know?
Because I would have heard of it.
She's looking for one of those infinity stones.
One random question. Did Hawkshaw say she was investigating a murder or just a crime?
She did not say.
I don't think she was hired. I don't think she was hired for the murder.
It wasn't. She doesn't. Yeah. She didn't say. She never said crime. She said cases.
Yeah.
Right, but she was already. I mean, she was obviously not dead. But I'm saying I think she was investigating, either one of the disappearances of the former family members, or like if somebody was cheating, or if somebody was cheating on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Because the golden butterfly, what the fuck you just said, could easily be someone's nickname and not. An actual item.
Daughter Fiona. Our little burgeoning genius. You've met her?
We did. She's going by Fifi these days.
Yeah, sorry. I knew she wasn't hired before the murder. I just misworded that.
Her some
I meant like a disappearance of somebody else.
What's wrong with your real name? She told me, get this, she wanted a name with an even number of syllables.
It's so good.
She makes up the strangest things when she's under pressure.
What makes you think she made that up?
I happen to know the real reason she prefers Fifi over Fiona.
Oh, yeah?
It's what Freya called her.
Okay.
Fitz? I don't trust him. He's slippery. Never commits to anything. Brain like an onion.
An onion?
Did you two have an argument?
It has layers! How long do you have? You have long enough for the hit film Shrek. It's about 2 hours and 10 minutes!
Entirely. Yes. She's a very vigilant young woman.
Shout out to Shrek 5 coming sometime.
Hi, I'm Felix. I'll be showing up and saving through with this voice.
Good old... So, what do you reckon? Is he the murderer?
I don't know, maybe. We still need...
That is not information we're willing to share this time.
Thank you, Sally.
Keep an eye on him. Holds on to a lot of bitterness, does old Pointer. Just because he's always struggled to support his family.
Oh, no.
Pathetic, really.
And how long have you known him?
Over 35 years.
Childhood friends? Rivals?
Childhood
Don't know if
enemies.
I'd do him the honor of considering him my rival.
Damn.
I mean, we shoot each other with cannons on the frequent, but that's more of a play.
What?
We
One of the
crossed swords in the past.
I was gonna say is interesting is that his room directly looks into Freya or Flora's tower.
the viewing tower, yeah.
And he has specifically a fucking telescope or several.
He's looking up, allegedly.
Allegedly. Who's to say?
Who is this? Thank you. I'm glad somebody knows who's to say.
Penelope seems to have really settled into a groove. She struggled a bit when she was younger. Always a little estranged.
How come?
Well, she was mostly raised by her uncle, and he really only makes time for his own daughter. Now, of course, she's bringing the two families together through her marriage. It's a nice gesture, heartfelt, but futile.
I usually hate it when an actor like adds extra bits to a line, but I think he does it so perfectly. Of all the there's so much that was not included in that dialogue that he fucking.
That's my
put
Susie.
into
That's
it.
my Susie dialogue, man. Back off.
That's what you do to everything.
All of us do everything.
In a positive way.
Yeah, we're here to riff, though. We're not writing a script.
Like how?
Yeah.
Poppy is
David, that's not the point.
She's quite introspective, good with feelings. Fiona, not so much. Still, Poppy always seems to be sulking about something.
The heavy, heavy price of emotional intelligence.
Damn.
What's that? Some kind of bird?
Emotions can't have intelligence.
I wanna see his statement again, if you don't mind.
Ah, you found it. What do you think, huh? I had to rush the final touches a little bit. It turned out all right, though.
Why didn't you paint Fiona?
Why'd you have to rush if it's sitting in a box?
Surrounded by all her favorite people.
And Fiona? That's not true. Fifi?
Alright, motherfucker, time to explain yourself.
Yeah, this guy is.
It was dusk. A feeling.
I forgot about this bit.
It's so good.
Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine.
So good.
I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm.
This is the missing bit.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So I
yeah.
thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of
Right.
footsteps going the same way.
So he would have heard the crash.
Just from the sound that something was
He doesn't
wrong.
hear the drilling
So
sound.
I looked out into the hallway.
Is it Poppy? Is
I
it Poppy?
got a glimpse of
Yes.
Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest.
But they didn't
I
say
thought
that.
Perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz. I know those two are close.
No, this is
So
bullshit.
I
Yeah, he's
went to
fucked.
his room, just in case. But it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window.
Nah, bro.
Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking
Yeah,
Penelope.
this was he
She
had
was
several
heading up
minutes
Fellow
alone
Tower
that
to
we
find
don't know
Professor
about here.
Pointer. So I escorted her. We went
Nah.
to Flora's room.
Bro.
Like I escorted
Freya
her, like
was
she was the
laying
last
on the
person to
floor.
follow.
Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were
Felix,
there
it's not looking
already.
good. We're gonna try to prove
Flora
you
too, of course.
not guilty here.
Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Yes, he would have heard the door
Not
crash.
I.
Yes, he also does not mention the door. He's the only person who doesn't mention the door. Because everyone else either mentions the fact that it had been knocked off the hinges already, or specifically, Fitz and Poppy mentioned they heard drilling.
He also invents a character that doesn't fucking exist, because the person in front of Poppy, he says is Fitz, but according to Fitz and Poppy, they were coming from their room.
Well, he also does not account for them going up. He only mentions footsteps coming down, but never coming up. And he also would have heard the door getting kicked in. Yeah. And if there was this drilling that Fitz and Poppy are referring to, he would have heard that as well.
Also, the way they account it is really weird. His position in their story is very weird, too.
I also don't think I believe the drilling. The drilling is suspect.
So, like, it's either Fitz and Poppy are both misremembering, or Felix is misremembering, and I'm banking on just him so far. But, like, I mean, there's still a lot to go, but his position right now is the most weird to me. It's a lot of weird stuff.
Something with you, Poppy.
All right, let's lock in.
Confirm away.
What can you tell us about this cassette tape? Is it yours?
It belongs to Freya. She liked to have music playing while she was painting, you know.
So she couldn't hear the murderer.
Tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
Sure it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this? Cassette tapes have been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
Somebody tried to smash also.
It's not mine.
Right.
I'd never own anything like that.
Why not?
That's
Could be Freya's.
My color.
What if we pull up this old photo
Pull up the
of you?
Pull up the photo. You used to like these colors.
You used to like these colors.
Ridiculous.
We need a clue to compare with the cassette tape. Something that proves Poppy used to like
Yep,
these colors.
we got her.
Oh, okay. Present evidence.
Rip Frodo, fourth row.
Yeah,
third row.
but what about the crumpled paper?
The bird book.
Oh, I hit this button.
Let's take a closer look at this.
What's that from?
I don't know, some fucking franchise.
Oh yeah, this.
It's from the one where you're mall killing in the zombie one, right?
Death.
Twisted Metal.
Dead Rising. That one too, yeah. I'd say found at the crime scene.
Yeah, I think crime scene is it.
Oh, I
Matches
see.
the pink cassette player
Used by Poppy in her old photo. Yeah.
Yep.
The pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches.
Again, this doesn't prove anything. It just
used
proves
by
that
Poppy in this
Poppy's
old
doing some weird
photo.
stuff.
That is not me.
Yeah, it is. I'll prove it.
Oh shit! Let's go!
Oh,
I mean,
can
just
add the
connect whatever
photos?
photo, yeah.
Oh.
Boom.
Nice. That's
She got
it.
two.
I love this, like,
You
younger
look a little
photo
different,
of all
but
of them.
Fifi and Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends. Why'd you tear it up? And then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
Ghosts.
No, it's not the murder. It's just
Poppy hates Fifi and Freya now.
You sure about that?
Not entirely. I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
Oh, not that. I guess
This
just
photo
this then.
proves Poppy is the
Poppy
murderer.
doesn't
You
want
can
to
go
talk about
home.
that anymore.
That's it. Makes this whole thing seem
It's more complicated
kind of
than
irrelevant.
that.
I mean, it is trivial.
Yeah.
It depends on the reason.
The reason she doesn't want to look like that anymore?
The passage of time is a powerful thing.
The inner machinations of my mind are an
You're-
enigma.
You're a
Must belong
literal
to you, Poppy.
teenager. You can't
It
say
used
that
to.
yet.
I recorded
Where
some
are
piano
you?
music onto it and gave it to Freya as a gift. Years ago.
Freya could have easily been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
There's one other thing I want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
You have an idea.
I didn't do a sweet suplex into the gramophone. Shut up.
Oh, whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
I love it.
Is the music room.
Hey, we grilled her. We grilled her.
Practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Oh. Well, it is with all the broken glass and the noticeable crackling along like the statue's horn.
I'm glad you picked that.
Oh, whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
Well, it is the music
What's
room.
with all the broken glass?
Swamp monster.
Interesting. Well, where does that leave us?
We can ask.
So guys,
We can ask. I mean, what we could do. I have something we could do, Chris. We could ask what's her face about that fucking letter in her own room.
What we need to complete is asking people about all the other people.
Well, my question to y'all is when is the good stopping point?
Right after this.
Okay.
Oh, I can't suspicion her yet.
No, but you just.
That's rather strange, now, isn't it?
Yeah.
We found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope.
Nope.
You'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message? And what's the deal with the pedals?
It's really none of your business.
Okay, well, that wasn't helpful.
It could be get in the romantic sense.
What if it's also sent to her? Ironically, like like you said, not sent to her. Like somebody is referencing, "I'll get her."
What if multiple parties are in love with that girl?
Maybe.
Fitz
doesn't seem to really. Fitz doesn't seem to really like Penelope that much.
I mean, we
because
don't know
she's,
that.
but she's interested. She's with Poppy he's with Poppy more than she's with Penelope.
For sure. His room is connected to hers, which is
Also, kind of. I mean, hanky panky time is at a fucking premium when you have rooms connected like that.
What does that mean? I mean, I know what that means.
Hanky panky rhyme. You put an equal sign in between there.
Oh, okay. Hanky equals panky.
I don't make the rules, dude.
So one of my theories, and that's just a game theory. One of my theories was that Flora was going to leave the house to Freya, but that doesn't really help us.
Can you?
It's also not possible because Felix would be more in direct line than Flora.
Random thought: does Flora want to talk now?
That's a good point. Let's go and show her a bunch of fucking evidence.
I mean, maybe that's a fair question now. Maybe she's open.
Why is there, like, radio tunes?
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
Oh, okay. No,
We met Felix, your husband. He's one of our suspects, and he seems pretty suspicious if you ask me. So, if you want to stick up for him, now's your chance.
Nice try.
How about your daughter?
We spoke to your daughter, Fifi. She's some kind of super intelligent scientist. You must be proud of her.
There's another thing that's interesting is we did Poppy after Fifi. So if Fifi collaborates with Poppy's story of like, hey, we come back to the lab.
We spoke to Hawkshot.
And did that stuff too.
She
I assume she didn't
but they
get anything
slightly
out of
different
it
about
either.
whose idea it was.
Yes.
That really ticked her off.
Do you and Fitz have anything to do with each other? Other than your initials? You know the guy in the other tower? Weird astronomy.
And you can use
professor
this,
guy?
Chris. We also can use the spade
see him
with
from your
the
window?
gardener or something like
Can he
that.
see you?
Yeah.
See if that spade is anything, because
What do
that
you
might
know
be the
about
murder
Penny?
weapon.
I can't really imagine those two
I
being
think
friends, to be
she's
honest.
cooked,
You
unfortunately.
never know. Do you and Poppy get along?
Nothing. Shocker.
She's
Grimoire,
cool.
what could you possibly be writing down?
Oh no, I gave up making notes ages ago. Now I'm just doodling in the margins.
Glad we got that one.
The real question is, what I want to know is, did she see the murder.
I'm guessing so. Okay.
Possibly.
That's nice. That's actually a nice try. I like that.
I might as well.
Gonna click through it all. I'm.
Did you
Chat
ask
can
Flora,
correct
was
me
it-
if I'm
What
wrong,
is
but
that? Some
you will
people-
not get words from her.
Flora, why do you keep it locked?
Is there
Yeah.
supposed to be
I
something
think we need
in there?
to. She might be like one of the last people who I talked. Unfortunately.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't do pointers. Room.
Sorry, is it
That's a
okay
good
that I
point.
call you Edwin instead of your full name? Also, genuinely, thank you so much for hanging with us for several hours.
He's got
while we
no-
play this game. It's
Professor, wait, what's this? Oh, that's my katana. I use that for
You know, I've always wanted one of those.
nothing.
A mechanical solar system? What would you do with it?
I would look at it.
Oh,
I would
hey,
also
thank
look
you.
at it.
Wait a minute, in the middle. Sun on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
What's wrong with that?
Is this thing?
Oh,
Oh, I like that one. I like that a lot.
Cool puzzle.
I'm assuming it's cover the entirety of it.
Yeah.
Although-
or open up everything.
Or
Yeah.
look at the lines that are on the thing already.
Oh,
That is a good point.
this guy.
You can move the planets too, Chris. I think. Which is gonna be.
That's gonna add a
There's
layer
lot
to
that
this,
you can
huh?
do, yeah.
No. Go back. Go down. Move that down.
Yeah. There you go.
There it is. Lock that in.
No, that was it.
So loud.
Nice work.
Take it to the bank.
All right, Professor P. What was my confession
There's a little
letter?
patch underneath? What's in
Oh,
it?
my murder plan? Don't worry about that.
A bunch of
You,
paper.
Felix, you go in and kill
Someone's
him, and we
research.
pretend to hate each other, but we were lovers in the past.
The golden beetle.
The fuck?
Okay, so it is theoretically an actual beetle. Various notes for diagrams 4. The golden beetle, named for its exoskeleton,
Holy
composed of
shit.
mineral approximately 90% identical to gold, has a lifespan of several years. Oh, it's a living creature. It fends off predators with a loud hiss, recorded over 95 decibels.
That seems important.
Hey, decibels. And by being completely undigestible. This misted has a somewhat spurious reputation for causing ill fortune to those who see it. If I recall, which I do,
Right.
avian misted.
Oh, wait. Also, look at this picture of that bird.
We already solved it.
I don't know. I didn't. Yeah. Okay, looking at this again, it's got a yin or yang on the butt.
I think that's just a shadow. Look on the far right side of the bird
Yeah, I mean,
page.
yeah, we
That's-
saw it. Yeah, we saw
We're-
it. We saw
yeah,
it.
we're talking about
Sorry,
that.
I was so busy looking up other roles these
Voice
voice actors
actors?
have done. Yeah.
The bell jar. It's empty.
What
Sylvia
do people
Plath.
normally keep in bell jars?
Other than bells, you mean?
Fuck you.
Pretty.
It's too cloudy to see any stars right now.
It's also daytime.
Yeah, what are you looking at, creep?
Every astronomy tower needs a
Yeah,
telescope.
it's aimed so
I want
weird.
to try.
Oh.
Oh hell yeah! What are you? Oh my god! That's
It's
such
the
a
down
pervert
opposite this
look!
one.
Holy shit! He saw the murder.
He did see the murder!
I can see the
This
doorway.
fucking idiot!
It's in
Oh
the
my
hall.
god! He's
The
like,
door
I had an
itself is on the
inclination.
floor,
Oh
not
shit,
off its
dude!
hinges. You can see right into Flora's room.
Not by accident.
I can see Flora, but she's not looking this way. Behind her is the back
This
side
is
of the
normal
easel
behavior.
holding Freya's
This guy
unfinished
reminds me of the guy
painting.
from Wind Waker
can't
who
really
starts
see
off
anything
poor and then
behind it.
becomes rich
Not
and he's
from
an
this
asshole.
angle.
Fuck that guy, by the way. Chat knows who I'm talking about. Go back me up.
Normal
can just
NFT
about
owner
see the
behavior.
It's that little plant Flora keeps on the window ledge.
This is not good
non-fungible
stuff.
It would
telescope.
fall off in the wind.
So if he could have seen the murder and
Maybe
walked
it's gone
over
down.
there, then why would he fucking say anything? Because it's something he would. Yeah.
Last time we were in Flora's room. What did Grimoire comment on?
In Flora's room?
And yeah, in the room.
Die.
Yeah. And what did he say about that?
We're in the tallest building, and this is not the tallest building.
What's this?
Yeah, there's a window
Is that
up
a
there.
window?
I think it is.
Is there another room
Yep.
above Flora's room?
We should check that next time we're over there.
Boom, boom, let's go,
It's
Chris!
supposed to be an astronomer.
Let's
I'm
fucking
pretty sure you need
go!
to see the sky for astronomy.
She said it's the tallest room.
I think
Big
this is just how it's
brain
set up.
Chris.
Oh, it doesn't move. The telescope doesn't move.
Oh yeah, well he's still a
that's
pervert though.
Really bad. That looks terrible for him. Oh,
Go,
we could
go,
just
go. Kick the door in.
All right, end the stream.
A ding, ding, ding.
Folks, that's going to be it for another.
Oh, hey, it's the worst up here.
Yeah, it's the murder room. Wait, somebody was looking through the cracks to find their opportune moment to kill.
It's even got spooky music.
It's a statue of a wolf. Standing up straight.
Oh!
Like a man.
Okay.
There's a name for that.
Get Vic in here.
I know.
Oh wait, random?
Not quite as dusty as everything.
I know
else
this
here.
is gonna sound fucking crazy.
Also, it's not a statue.
What if Perv McGurv?
I feel like there's gotta be a
Griffin?
clue up here.
Oh, I can't leave the room.
What if?
feel like
Okay,
there's
hold on.
gotta be a clue
Hear me out. What if he saw? So he saw the murder, and the person he saw the murder was the detective. Now hear me out, because they give like a look like they didn't say anything between each other. Like, hey, the job is done. The detective cleaned the person out. They would have
did hire her.
And the person she was the person in front of Poppy walking down the hallway. By Felix's account, at least.
Actually, I was gonna say the existence of the attic does mean that Felix could technically be correct if they were already lurking up here.
Correct. Maybe she was because she tried to distance herself from the murder completely.
Not
She was
sure.
all the opposite
Some
side of
kind
the
of whale?
house.
Looks like it might attach to something.
Maybe. And that's why so here's another reason why there would be motive to hire her. He hired her to like investigate if Poppy was going to go through with the marriage with Fitz or something like that, or maybe they I don't know. Instead, I don't know, because he likes Poppy a lot, but he had something to do with maybe like he wanted to see if Penelope, Poppy, something to do with that
What's
to
in that
check
little
them out.
box? I bet it's bones.
And maybe he
Skull,
found out
at
that
least.
Fiona
maybe I
was
won't open
risky and he had to kill her.
Just.
I think Hawk might be pretty guilty now because it can't be. It can't be. Unfortunately, it can't be this guy, but he can cover
Where's
for
that
her
light
with that
coming
eye
from?
look. With the eye look, like, hey, did you do
That's
it?
just daylight, I think.
Okay.
There's
Kinda
a
look.
decent gap between those floorboards.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty sus.
Okay, they dropped something. That's what that little spool was.
Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is?
Yes, it is, idiot. So this spool thingy right here is literally called like fucking real thingy. So they could have dropped the knife on her and then reeled it back in,
Oh man.
or it's something else.
Where's that light coming
That's
from?
just daylight, I think. There's a decent gap between those
Well,
Did
yeah.
floorboards.
Oh,
did we hold on? Did we get information?
On who? Sorry.
Single stab wound on her chest. Okay,
On her
so
chest.
It is a
Can't-
stab wound.
Yeah, it can't be in her back. Like she fell over.
Yeah, you're right.
It would be
It's
also
dark.
hard to
The head screws
get a
off.
stab wound in the chest
Huh.
from vertical, like 90 degrees.
Right.
vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dusty junk.
What were they reeling in? We'll find that out next time on Tangle Tower.
I do kind of think that's a good stopping spot, honestly, because it gives us
She
a
is-
lot of stuff to go
And
to
you know
next
who also
time.
has bird thematic? Hawk.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mhm.
Ah!
Folks, if you're enjoying this so far, and I hope that you are, because hey, this mystery just got spicy. We'll be back in exactly 2 weeks with this game, which will be July 29th. Keep it in your calendars.
Good
let us know in
guys.
the comments down below how much you're enjoying this. We're very excited to play more of it. But until next time, stick around for art that people have made of us in this game, which I'm very excited to show you.
Pop off.
A ding ding ding. Starting off art this week, ToonIRL with How Dare You Make Me Choose Which Art I've Made for this game to post. Zach, fuck you. These first two are older pieces from around the game's released. Second one's in the style of a tarot card. A quick character study because why the fuck is this man's head shaped like that? Affectionate. And a dumb little meme based on a Tumblr post made by Grimoire's voice actor. I have severe brain rot. Can't wait a second more for Mermaid Mask.
Oh. Well, luckily for you, we have that voice actor here.
That's crazy. Yeah. No, I considering how much we've gone to go look back at the fucking family tree, this is
we have looked at that a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's really good.
I'm actually gonna print this out for next time.
Oh wow, the second one, the tarot is really, really nice.
I almost don't want to look too closely at it because I think it might be a spoiler.
there absolutely could be things behind this.
Spoiler.
Very, very good.
I don't know tarot well enough to also say what card it would be, but I'm gonna say the star.
3. All the Grimoire sillies.
Oh shit, he's doing a scanners. He's gonna fucking pop your brain up.
Fucking exploding you with his mind.
Is that the older art style up top?
Yeah.
Oh
wow. Well, honestly, I definitely like the change.
He looks a lot similar. If you look up the Sally photos, they're wildly different. And then
So who's gonna turn out to be the real author behind My Immortal? Is it you? Is it me? It feels like anything can happen right now. Anything. Grimoire is 3 in the fucking morning.
And ToonIRL with 3 cheers for the Mystery Boys.
Oh my god.
This is so
Mystery
good.
Boys right again with
Us
shirts
in the fucking art style.
Yeah,
it's so good.
If I had, hey, ToonIRL, if I had Twitter, I'd make this my Twitter icon, but I got banned.
Yeah, no, this is so good. The Jason one is so incredible. Like I'm living for the Jason one. And
PNG swap for the next time.
me with the big chain. I should get a bigger size chain.
The big chain.
I should get a bigger chain. Honestly.
No, yeah, get more.
You should wear a
dude.
slightly bigger chain.
I got my chain on
every
in my picture too.
Yeah, you do. It looks good.
Yeah.
Looks really good. Yo, and also Panic Pang did these.
Yes!
Yeah, the bubble down.
I'm rocking the Grimoire.
Wait, that detective coat's so good, Chris.
Yo, I need to buy this fit for real, for real.
Wow, that's fucking incredible.
Wait, I got the sick gloves. Oh fuck
wow,
yeah, dude.
You do. These are amazing.
Yo, me and Jason out in the streets solving crimes? Are you kidding me?
Me just being a bad explorer, Dad.
You have to.
Zach's worn that outfit IRL.
I'm about to after the stream. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, this fucking rules. I love this.
I fucking love solving mysteries on this goddamn channel.
Seth with doodled flora and whoa, love drawing flowy hair. Yeah,
No, flowing hair animation
This
was
is
very good.
a fucking video game boss. Look at her. She's gonna hit you with a spell and then a sweet roundhouse kick.
Yeah, this is a fucking saving throw character that we haven't met yet. This is so good. And I am not projecting in them. What do you mean? I'm info dump. I'm bad at reading nonverbal communication. The autism family. Fine, boom.
If you use the MySpace Fire font, your meme is funnier. I don't make the rules.
Hey, I'm Emma. This is my first time I've seen Tangle Tower. This is really cool. I fell in love with the character designs and had to quickly draw Sally. Hers is my favorite. This is really different from my usual style, but it's fun to try something new. Also have the paper sketch.
I like it. It's very similar.
Guys, if these are quick sketches, dear God,
we have far too many talented people in our community.
What the hell is this? It's like these are quick sketches. This is better than I could do. Like, give me 2 hours. More than that.
Yeah, and I love the translation from the paper to the digital.
Yeah,
is really cool to see. And Chrono Wizard with some Tangle Tower because the boss fight bit was enough to get me doodling. Holy shit! Flora Blade of
boss. Blade of Mikola. Oh, me Quill. Cause the fucking bird.
Yeah. And
she has never known speech.
What else does it say? The blue one
is a
Halloween
hollow
pick. I never got to finish. The rest should be self-explanatory. Okay.
Raven. I did think of Raven a lot during this. I don't know why. I always think of Raven. That's probably why.
Yeah.
So many bird names.
That's so good. I love the fucking Halloween sketch. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
And
then it's Grimoire as Leighton and fucking Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sally's Luke.
Yeah, we gotta unpack more about Flora.
And a custom piece for Edwin Tion hanging out in the font.
It is in the font with the O.
That's so good. Yeah, like the little.
That is
The O in joining is the.
That is.
That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Our community fucking rules, as always. You're all the best. This is incredible.
Thank you.
But until next time, folks, don't get twisted in this tower.